Incoming transmission on the scrambler, sir.
This is Kelly.
I know where you are, Mr. Kelly. Watching your fleet come back from maneuvers. An impressive display. How does that affect you?
I don't feel anything.
All this high-tech weaponry. You think it makes your nation powerful? We are the power, Mr. Kelly. We are the power. It is my oil that drives the engines of Western imperialism. I despise your decadent society, and I'll tell you, I will destroy it.
You know, a few years ago I would have killed you for saying that.
But now?
Now I have nothing left to fight for.
How does a man with such an attitude rise to become deputy director of your Central Intelligence Agency?
Kissed a lot of ass, and I sold my soul many times over.
But I wonder if you ever even had a soul.
I flew my F-15 in the Gulf War. Soldiers, women, children, I blew them to bits. Hundreds of thousands died.
Thousands of our own troops came down with mysterious ailments that our government conveniently denies. And for what? To restore democracy to a medieval kingdom? Bullshit. It was about oil. I've seen things. Secrets conveniently ignored by the media. Corruption at every level of our government.
Assassinations ordered from the very top, not for national security reasons, but to eliminate political enemies.
And how did the American people react to this? As long as the economy is good and we're at peace, Charles Manson could be in the White House. No one would give a shit. So I've decided to join the crowd. From now on, I only serve my own self-interest.
That new attitude should make you a rich man.
That's the ticket.
Well, that is, of course, if you can do what you say you can.
I can do anything. I've already recruited a highly placed member of the science team. I'm gonna meet him this afternoon.
Very good. You enjoy your show, Mr. Kelly. And Mr. Kelly, please give my regards to the CIA.
Oh, one other thing? Kayle, my next customer may ask me to come after you. I think I'd enjoy that.
Well, Mr. Kelly, have you found us a suitable mission, Commander?
Yes, I have.
And on what did you base your decision?
Don't be impertinent with me, Liam. This pilot is perfect. He's new to the program, cocky, no scientific background. We make him commander of his first flight. He'll be so full of his own importance, he won't question any aspect of the mission.
If this pilot is so new, how are you going to bump him up to mission commander? There's so many other pilots with seniority.
Why don't you let me worry about that? Now get to work.
Come on, come on. Where are you? Okay, let's have at it. Are you gonna make it hard on me this time, huh? You think you got me? You get me on your sights. You select your weapon. And I'm gone! Turnabout's fair play, my friend. I have tone and lock. And you're splashed.
God damn it, Frank. You pulled that one so far to your ass I can smell it from here.
Just another move from my endless bag of tricks.
You know, Frank, you really ought to check that bag of yours for some self-confidence. You barely even sound cocky today.
Yeah, it's hidden under my inner child somewhere. Now let's form up and try it again. Maybe this time you'll get me.
You're damn right I will.
Hey, when I'm showing you the ropes, anything's possible.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You taught me everything I know.
Not everything I know. Oh shit.
Admiral on deck.
What in the hell is going on here?
Well, sir, next week, Frank.
That's enough, Commander.
I'd like to propose a toast to my good friend, Frank White. As you all know, Frank gave us the grave insult 18 months ago of quitting the Navy to join the Astro Boys. To add insult to injury, he goes and gets himself slated to be commander of his maiden flight.
Oh, right.
Yeah, cheers! A NASA first.
Not that we give a damn what those space cadets think.
Goddamn right, sir. From Top Gun ace to spam in the can. From stud to dud. From fighter pilot to truck driver. And the worst part is, he actually wants this. Frank, if your idea of a good time is sucking mashed potatoes out of a pouch, pissing in a tube, and babysitting a bunch of weightless eggheads, then God bless you. If there's half a Navy man left in you, you'll sneak a couple of these gals on your next flight and try a few experiments of your own. So everyone, let's raise our glasses to a glitch-free launch, microgravity sex, and to my great friend, Navy Puke Flyboy Extreme, Frank White.
Well, what can I say to such a warm and wonderful toast? Except, next time I'm done taking my zero-G piss and the bag's full, I'm gonna target your quarters. Here's to my good friend Bone Con. Remember, keep the window closed.
Are you really going into outer space?
Yeah. 3 weeks. STS-137 Lima. I'm commanding my maiden voyage.
Wow. How'd that happen?
I guess somebody up there likes me.
Aren't you afraid?
Yeah, I am.
It's dangerous, huh?
I'm not afraid for my own life.
And what?
There's 7 other people on the crew. It's all riding on my shoulders if I screw up.
Oh. You don't look like the type of guy that would screw up.
Oh, I did once.
Really?
Yeah. I was a flight instructor. Miramar, California. I was training a female pilot about your age, and now she's dead.
Famous German philosopher once said something. That which does not destroy me only makes me stronger.
That's strange.
What strange thing for a stripper to know?
No, I didn't mean it that way.
Doctor's degrees are expensive.
I was just kidding. I mean, it's good, all those horny old men paying for your education.
Yeah. So have you ever tried it?
Tried what?
Zero gravity sex.
That information comes on a need-to-know basis.
Well, I need to know.
To you.
Guess we'll have to settle for the earthbound variety.
Trust me. Gravity makes it better. Control, this is Enterprise 2. APU to inhibit. Over.
Roger, we copy. Enterprise 2, out. Enterprise 2, this is Control. APU start is go. You're on your onboard computer. Over.
Roger, out. Keep your fingers crossed.
You got it, Captain.
Okay, God. If you're watching, don't let him screw the pooch on this one.
T minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We have main engine start. 2, 1, 0. SRE ignition. Liftoff. Tower has been cleared. All engines look good. Roger that. Out.
God, you look great up there. Okay, so I'm proud of you, you dumb puke.
Control, this is Enterprise 2. We are at max Q. Over.
Roger, Enterprise 2, out.
You did it. Just get back to me, all right? Yeah.
Enterprise 2, this is Control. Coming up on OMS 2. Over.
Roger, OMS 2. OMS 2 cutoff. We have achieved orbit. Over.
Roger, Enterprise 2. Looks good from here. Have a safe trip, guys. Out.
Roger that.
You did it, Captain.
We did it.
Time to wake them?
I like Stravinsky for wake-ups. Wonderful music for jogging one back into consciousness.
Try this one. Frank White requested it.
But of course.
Enterprise 2, this is Mission Control. Time to wake up and greet your new day.
Mission Control. How the hell did Bone Khan get in there?
Hey, do you think they could keep me out of here? I've got connections. Rise and shine, Astro Boy.
Look, Bone, next time, why don't you just come up here and take a leak on my head?
I think I'll take a rain check on that Space Ranger. Hey, Frank. Don't forget to eat your dehydrated Nutro bar and wash it down with some of that yummy tang. I'm gonna go have steak and eggs at your favorite cafe.
You're just jealous, Bone. Admit it.
Yeah, a little, Frank. Say, how do we look from up there?
Beautiful. Wow, is it a beautiful planet that we live on. It's amazing how it could spawn such filth as you.
Nice, Frank. Say, does your puke really float around in little balls up there in 0G?
I don't know, why don't you come up here and find out? Listen, Bone, get off my ass, because I got some work to do.
Roger that. And Frank.
Yo, Bone?
Come back safe, okay?
I'll do my best.
Wanna go have breakfast? Steak and eggs?
I'm a vegetarian.
Okay. I'm out of here.
Okay. We're up to the proper RPMs.
Send it on its way.
One small push of a button for man.
And 100 more cable channels for mankind.
Okay, Enterprise 2, we have telemetry coming back from that satellite.
Looks like another perfect deploy.
You hear that, Lucy? We done good.
Enterprise 2, this is Mission Control. Could you please check up on the science team?
I'll go back there and take a look.
Roger that. Out.
Whoa, whoa, careful. This is dangerous stuff we got going back here.
Sorry.
I don't know how you got us up here in the first place, seeing how clumsy you are.
Take it easy, pencil neck.
Now we're calling each other names, huh?
What are you doing back here anyway?
Oh, it's complicated science stuff. It's over your head.
Try me.
Okay, in guerrilla terms, what we're trying to do here is vanquish mankind's final enemy.
How's that?
Well, what is the one thing for which all men are powerless?
Women.
Shit, I must have a banana around here somewhere for you.
Okay, smartass, settle down or you'll find yourself in a one-way trip to the airlock.
It's a virus.
A virus?
Virus. Have you ever heard of Ebola?
Yeah. The disease that started in Africa.
It's from a family of diseases known as filoviruses, all of which are extremely dangerous. Ebola is the worst. It's 50 to 90% fatal, depending on the strain. But the strain that we have here has been genetically altered.
To be safe, right?
Not at all. Inside this box is the most virulent form of Ebola known to man.
And you brought it up here? Isn't that dangerous?
The viral chamber is almost impregnable.
So what's the purpose of this experiment?
At the moment, Ebola passes mainly in the blood. What if it were to mutate? What if it were to become airborne transmissible like the common cold? We're using microgravity biologic techniques to synthesize an antibody that would destroy the filovirus family. That would be Marburg, Lassa, Ebola.
Bex! Excuse my rudeness, Commander White. But Bex should know better. This information is classified.
Sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. I'm commander of this mission. I'm entitled to know what's on my ship. Carry on, gentlemen.
Do you mind?
Knock yourself out.
Big spender. Space Ranger at last.
Just don't touch anything.
Touche. Hey, listen, about Liam back there, I'm really sorry. You know, he could be a real
asshole.
Nothing but net. Hey, check these out, man.
To bravely go.
Yeah, it's from the TV show, the original series. See the detail in the ears? We get back to Earth, I'm gonna take these to a science fiction convention, and I should be able to make a mint off of them. You know, seeing how they've been in space and all.
What a capitalist.
I gotta pay for my Laserdisc collection somehow.
Bex, I need to see you in the space lab now.
Whoops, it's Master's voice. You know what that means.
Hey, you know those medallions? I've got a friend who may like one.
Oh, yeah?
Bex, now!
I'll catch you later.
You got it, buddy.
Where are they?
Beginning their landing approach now.
Hey, Frank, it's Bone.
Who else would it be? Great timing, Bone.
Now, I want you to be extra careful. This is the hardest part. Landing. Now, what you have to do is carefully reach out and gently push that big red button. It's the one that says autopilot, Frank.
Thanks for the moral support.
Of course, if anything goes wrong, you're gonna have to land this baby yourself. Just remember one important thing. There's no tail hooks, so you're gonna have to step on the brakes yourself.
And I'm supposed to take landing advice from a grunt?
Gee, you really know how to hurt a guy, Frank.
Okay, Bo, now shut the hell up, because I gotta land this baby.
Enterprise 2, this is Control. Gear down, over.
Roger, gear down and locked.
Easy. Easy, Frank.
Enterprise 2, main gear at 10 feet. 5 feet. 4 feet. 3 feet.
2 feet. 1. Contact.
Enterprise 2, nose gear at 5 feet. 4.
3, 2, 1. Contact.
Enterprise 2 to Convoy 1. We'll stop. Over.
Convoy 1, this is Control. Prepare for crew egress.
Enterprise 2 to Convoy 1. Ready for egress.
Way to go, Frank.
Dr. Bender, Dr. Riley, NASA security. Come with us, please.
This is not the procedure. We're supposed to be debriefed together.
This is a top secret mission. The science team has to be debriefed at a higher security level. Please, come with us.
Dr. Kirk, I need your John Hancock on this PO.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks.
Hey, Commander White. Congratulations, Frank. Flawless landing yesterday.
Thanks, Ken. I'm looking for the scientist. Do you know where they're keeping him?
Sorry, I don't know. This mission's really screwy. Security's driving everybody nuts with all this top secret stuff. I mean, we're not even allowed to see the science team.
Yeah, I know. Makes no sense at all, does it?
Commander White.
Yes.
You've been asking a lot of questions, I notice.
Yeah, I'm looking for Big Spender.
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
There was an accident on the way to debrief. Everyone aboard was killed except for Dr. Bender. He's in critical condition at the base hospital.
I need to see him.
That won't be possible. He's under quarantine, off limits.
I said I need to see him.
Commander, let me make myself clear. You are not to attempt to see Dr. Bender. Do you copy?
Jawohl.
Dr. Finkel, Dr. Finkel, please report to urology. Dr. Finkel, Dr. Finkel, please report to urology.
Wake up, it's me, Frank.
Oh, it's you, Frank.
I heard about the accident.
Not an accident.
What are you talking about?
Our vehicle rammed my truck on purpose.
Why?
The experiment switched. Someone has the Ebola virus.
Bex, who took it?
This goes deep. It's...
Come on, buddy, wake up. Vix, wake up!
Trauma team to the ISO ward, stat. Trauma team to the ISO ward, stat. Trauma team to the ISO ward, stat.
Mr. Kelly, thanks for your time.
Commander White.
Wow, that's beautiful.
P-47 Thunderbolt.
Wow.
For my private collection. I'm donating this baby to the Smithsonian.
It's gotta be hard to give that away.
Yeah. It's always nice to meet a fellow fighter pilot. You know, I was a flyboy before I joined the agency.
The Air Force, if I'm correct.
Flew F-15s out of Bitburg, Germany for 6 years. It's a fine plane, don't you think?
I don't know, I've never flown one.
I hear you're a shit-hot pilot. I'd relish the chance to go up against you one day.
I'm always game for another training flight.
But who would be the teacher, and who the pupil?
There's only one way to find that out.
What can I do for you, Commander?
The scientist that was on my mission, something really strange has happened.
The accident, I know. Tragic.
No, it was more than that. Are you aware of the experiment that he was conducting?
Filovirus antigen research, but it was classified. How'd you find out?
I found out after the mission was underway. Vix thought I had been briefed, told me about the whole thing.
I understand your concern. As mission commander, you felt you should have been informed.
No, it's more than that. I saw Bix in the hospital the morning he died.
He was in quarantine. How'd you pull that one off?
I don't know. I just felt something was wrong, and I snuck into his room.
That was a dangerous, headstrong move.
You're right, sir.
Typical fighter jock. Something I might have done in your position.
Vic said the accident was arranged. Somebody switched the containers. Sir, somebody has the Ebola.
That's a rather provocative allegation.
And that is exactly why I came to you personally.
I appreciate that. I'll look into it. Thanks for the heads up.
Thank you, sir. Frank White.
Frank, it's Admiral Todd.
Hey, Admiral, long time.
Well, the damnedest thing just happened. A set of orders came down for you.
From NASA?
From the Department of the Navy.
The Navy.
NASA's decided to loan you back to us for a week. You're to pick up a Hornet at Patrick Field tomorrow morning and fly to Miramar. They want you to pull a surprise inspection of their jet training program there.
Wait a minute, I haven't done one of those inspections for over a year.
Yeah, Frank, I know.
And I guess I have no choice.
That's firm. I just want to give you the straight skinny on this. Frank, keep your ear to the ground.
Yeah, thank you, Admiral.
Right, I'm out.
Bad dog, this is Patrick, NAS. Everything looks good on your first leg.
Roger that, Patrick.
I guess we'll see you in a week, man. Be careful and stop gun people.
Tower, this is Bad Dog. I'm getting some radio breakup. Could you come back again? I said, Tower, this is Bad Dog. I've lost communications. This is Naval Aviator Frank White. I'm 6 miles over the Gulf of Mexico, heading on bearing 355. I have lost contact with air traffic control. Does anybody read me? I said, does anybody read me? This is going to be a long, lonely flight. What the hell? Oh, great. Hey, Bone. I don't know how you got airborne in such a clunker, but I'm not in the mood to fool around, so just waggle your wings and head back home. Jesus Christ! What the hell's going on? Who the hell is that? ID yourself! I said ID yourself! Okay. Nice work, shit for brains. You just signed your death warrant. Okay, asswipe, you still want to play? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because in 5 seconds I'm going to blow you out of the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. No weapons. No way to contact help. And Mr. X is good. Or you're dead meat. You might as well just face it. Your day's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better.
I got your page. You're supposed to be on your way to California.
No. I'm supposed to be dead.
What the hell are you talking about?
I was intercepted 30 miles over the Atlantic by an F-15. Tries to take me out. The strange thing is I have no ammo. I had to eject before the guy had a mid-air collision.
Why would anybody want to try and kill you?
It has something to do with the Ebola, and I think Kelly's behind it.
James Kelly?
Yeah. He is the only one that knows I saw Bix after the accident. And all of a sudden, these orders come down out of nowhere.
It all fits. We have to go see someone about this.
No way.
CIA's out. But I have a contact at the FBI.
I don't trust him.
I don't blame you, okay? Look, you stay here. This is a SEAL team headquarters. We can protect you here. And I will go see my contact.
All right, Bone. It's your way this time.
All right. You stay here.
That's a pretty serious charge, Commander Khan.
It's no joke if that's what you're thinking.
This Frank White, does he suffer from any psychological problems?
Yeah, he's a cocky know-it-all son of a bitch. But what fighter jock isn't?
I remember his name. He was involved in a mishap a few years back.
That's ancient history.
And you're sure this isn't some kind of delusion?
I know Frank White. He's telling me the truth.
Okay. This'll be tricky. I'll make a few phone calls. You stay here. Give me, say, 20 minutes.
Thank you, Agent Kaplan.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Kelly. It's S.A. Kaplan with the FBI. I'm sorry to disturb your dinner, sir, but I have Commander Khan here with me. I believe he knows where Frank White is. Yes. Yeah, I'll hold him here.
Why are you doing this?
Sir?
Don't play smart with me. I read your file. You're too good for that. Why throw away a promising spec ops career to help a whack job like White? He's strictly damaged goods.
That accident wasn't his fault. You know that. You were a pilot. You know when you're up there and things go wrong? They usually go very wrong.
He's unstable. Have you heard the wild accusations he's floating? Stolen Ebola virus? High-level cover-up? The man's losing it.
If this is all some whack job's fantasy, what are you doing here?
I came here to talk some sense into you.
I trust Frank. He's my friend.
Forget White and worry about yourself. Do you know who I am? Do you have any idea of the power that I wield? I'll strip every one of those goddamn campaign ribbons off your chest. I'll bust you down so low you have to look up to see your own feet. I'll throw you so deep down in the brig you'll never see daylight. Everything you worked for your whole life, your entire career as a SEAL officer, thrown away.
No SEAL ever left a man in the field. Never happened, never will.
Last chance, Con. Think about it. There's no way out of here. All right, you're finished.
Now, as you can see, there's a lot of intricate architecture. The WPA built this in 1932. Actually, several buildings downtown were built by the WPA. You can tell the WPA's work by the intricate architecture and Art Deco accents. It was commissioned in 1932 by J. Edgar Hoover. And
How would you people like to go see the secret room where J. Edgar Hoover kept his dress collection? Right this way. Just down around the hall to the left. Come on faster, right here around this corner here. You were right about Kelly.
What the hell's he up to?
It has to do with the Ebola.
Yeah, he's making a chemical weapon out of it. We're the only ones that are gonna get it back.
We have to find them first.
We'll get Admiral Todd. He'll help us. And you know we can trust him.
We're gonna need men and more firepower. It's time to call out the troops.
What's up?
I need you guys for an op. A very black op.
Who are we going up against?
How about the CIA?
Oh, pinch me. I gotta be dreaming. What's our beef with the spooks?
I'll explain later. This one's off the books. I have clearance for the both of you from a certain admiral, but that's it. I can't order you to go.
Well, I'm in. Yeah, me too.
Glad to hear it. Meet me at the front gate in an hour.
How much supplies should we check out?
Personal gear only. Weapons are too easy to trace on this one.
What are we supposed to fight with? Our good looks?
I've got an outfitter. An outside contractor, you might say. Hey, Mo.
Damn, Bone. Where you been hiding yourself?
Here and there.
Who's the stiff? You didn't come to bust me, did you?
He's with me. This is Frank White.
Pleased.
We have a mission.
And you're in need of some rapid fire persuasion?
That would be it.
Right this way, gentlemen. The Home Shopping Network is now open for business. So what is it that you guys need? Have everything here that you could want. Berettas?
Forget it, too jam prone.
Jam prone? My gun's never jammed.
Mo.
Alpha team, southeast corner, standing by.
AK-47. Reliable, good in close quarters.
AKs look good, Mo. I'll take 4.
Ammo?
How much you got?
You have a truck?
Charlie Inlet, you're the blocking force. Roger that. Position your vehicles in front of the loading dock.
1,000 rounds per AK. How about shotguns and MP5s?
You guys must be rolling in it. Who's gonna be paying for all this?
Skip the shotguns and MP5s. Slide the AKs on the AIRBOSS account.
Okay.
Delta, you get rear security. We've got no movement here. I'm standing by.
Girlfriend?
No, it's my intruder alarm. Someone's inside the perimeter.
Okay, people. Get frosty. Stand by for the assault.
Looks like we're gonna have to shoot our way out.
Like hell you will. This is my place, remember?
You got a better idea?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do.
Hands up, get out of the way, it's a tank!
We should be safe here. Most of the crew's on shore leave. Frank, say hello to Scooter.
Hello.
Who are we hunting?
James Kelly.
The James Kelly. You mean I get to hack CIA? Oh, God. Please tell me I get to hack CIA. I'm gonna enjoy this one. Okay, we'll bounce our signal through a few substations. That way, if they catch us, they'll think it's someone else. Okay, here we go. Langley, CIA headquarters. Kelly's on the network. Oh, and here we are. What's on James Kelly's PC today? There's nothing too interesting here. Operations documents, memos, the Aurora project. What's this? A series of code numbers.
Those are bank account codes.
You're right, sir. Swiss, if I'm not mistaken.
And what does that tell us?
Let's open them up and find out. This is a lot like what I used to do in high school.
Were you a hacker?
Shit, no. I worked at a fish store. I used to shuck clams and oysters for a raw bar. You get this big, smelly, wet clam in your one hand, and this little rounded blunt knife in the other. You gotta find the little crack in the clam. Work the knife in, and voila! The whole thing opened up, laid bare, as pretty as you please.
Those are wire transfers.
Hundreds of millions worth.
Who the hell would give Kelly that kind of money?
Libya, Jordan, Iraq, Iran, Red China.
These are all old transfers. What's the most recent?
Kabbalistan. $1 billion.
$1 billion? This goddamn ship didn't cost $1 billion. What the hell's he selling them?
Kabbalistan's interested in only one thing. That's destroying the West. Kelly's selling death and lots of it. He's got to be based somewhere, and I have to find out where that is.
Okay, let's have a look. Hello, what do we have here?
It's a SATCOM network.
On a restricted CIA frequency.
What satellite is he using?
Topper 1.
Topper 1, that's impossible.
Why?
NASA deployed Topper 1 May. The power subsystem shorted out a few days later. They said the satellite was dead. At least that's what they led us to believe. Jesus Christ, he's got his own private satellite network. Can you trace the main uplink?
Sure. If I just work my way into the data stream here. Got it. They're using the link right now. I'll bring a few of our transmitters online. Triangulate. Okay, here it is. Barrier Island off the coast of Maryland.
That's Fort McCrae. It's an old coastal defense battery. The Army turned it into a missile range in the 50s, and then it was abandoned.
Well, it isn't abandoned anymore. Local utility is feeding power to it again. Telephone's hooked up. Someone's living here.
It's got to be him.
Go get him, son.
Aye, aye, sir. This op is going south in a hurry. There's 100 of them and 4 of us. We're a quarter mile underground.
Stick to the mission. Lynch, McCann, hold them off. Frank, you're with me. Let's go.
Clear.
Tabin, VX, Saren. There's enough stuff here to take out an entire army.
That's where the money's coming from. Chemical weapons.
I'll send a team in to take care of this later. You worry about that Ebola.
This is where they kept it. And they've taken the viral containment vessel. It's still cold.
They can't be far.
Where's the Ebola?
Fuck you! I'll never tell you! You ever seen the damage a 9mm hollow point does?
You wouldn't dare! I'm a scientist!
Frank, move out of the way. You're about to get brains all over yourself.
All right. Kelly has it.
He's gonna sell it to Kabalistan.
No. Where is it? He's gonna seed the atmosphere over Manhattan with it tomorrow morning.
How's he gonna do it?
His F-15. We built an aerosol dispersion unit. He's got enough of the germ to kill 10 million people easy.
Where's Kelly?
I don't know.
You've been stalling on us. Where the hell is he?
All right. He's here. For the moment.
Let me do this scum now!
It's not even worth it. It's getting ugly out there. Stop's a bust anyhow. Let's go.
I think there may be a problem with that.
Is that the only way out?
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna go down without a fight.
Yeah, sir.
Look, don't be in such a rush to die. I got an idea.
All right, tough guys, it's over. Throw your weapons out and exit the lab with your hands above your heads.
Oh, we're coming out. But our weapons are coming with us. You've got one chance to surrender.
Is this a joke? Give it up or prepare to be killed.
We're coming out in 5 seconds. I suggest you surrender.
You got balls, White. I'll give you that.
Throw down your weapons. Move to the center of the hallway with your hands above your head. This is your last warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
on the upper level. He's getting away. Lynch, McCann, get out of those suits. Cut him off. We'll flush him to you.
I don't think so. I've already received a down payment for my services. I can't disappoint a customer.
Who, Kayle?
How'd you find out?
I made Liam tell us.
Did he also tell you that tomorrow morning 10 million New Yorkers will wake up with the worst headache they've ever had? 2 days later, 90% of them will die a truly horrific death.
Kelly, how could you do it? How can you kill that many people?
What have they ever done for me?
Don't shoot, he's got the Ebola. Shit. Where'd he go?
Nearest airbase is Clark Field.
All right, people, let's go. Double time.
All units, this is Kelly. Listen up. I'm heading for my airfield. The SEAL team is on their way out. They're gonna have to go through the outer perimeter. I want a fire mission. Engage all mortar batteries. Fire at will. Nail them in the open. Out.
All right, we're gonna split up. Lynch, McCann, you go south. Frank, you're with me. If those mortars target us in the open, we're dead meat. All right, people, let's go. Extraction point.
Gun 1, this is Spotter. Deflection 300 millimeters. Fire at will. Fire at will.
that James Kelly?
Yeah, it was.
I need a plane.
Sure. On whose authority?
Admiral Todd, he'll explain.
I'll make that call.
You do that. And I need a backseater.
Look no further.
Now you listen to me, you little pissant. You get Frank White airborne in the next 5 minutes or your ass is history. Do you read me? What do you got, Lieutenant?
I've got Kelly on screen, sir. We have no assets close enough to intercept.
Frank's the only shot we've got.
Kelly's only 10 minutes from target.
Frank and Bone?
They'll catch him. Barely.
Can't this heat go any faster?
I'm giving it everything I've got.
Okay, I've acquired him. Can I shoot?
Not yet.
I can have lock in 5 seconds. Let's smoke his ass.
He's too close to the city. He's got to be splashed over the ocean. That way any of the virus not killed in the explosion will be killed by the salt water.
Good point. He's as good as splashed.
That's the spirit.
Kelly's 1 minute out.
Where the hell is Frank?
He's coming into range now.
God damn it! Is that you, White?
Remember that duel you were talking about?
No time to duel, White. I'm just gonna have to kill you and get back to business.
You'll have to catch me first.
Shit, he's on our 6!
Good, then let's play follow the leader.
Frank, he's lining up for the shot. We're miles out to sea. Let's turn the tables on this sucker.
Hey, Bone. I can't shake him.
What do you mean you can't shake him? You shake everybody else in the world. What's so special about this guy?
Just shut up and mind your targeting radar.
I've got nothing to target.
You will.
Bad for a punk like you.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
So, Commander White, what's your record for pulling teeth?
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, but good enough. Jesus Christ, Frank!
Hold it together, Bone.
Shit, I can't hold it.
Pussy. Shit, he's on our 6.
Outrun that, White.
Bone, countermeasures.
Shit, we haven't got any, Frank.
We've got a live one on us.
Run for it.
I'm running.
Come on, Frank, do something.
I'm trying.
Come on, Frank, stop dicking around and splash that sumbitch.
Frank, it's closing.
I said I'm trying. The missile.
Still on us.
Hold on.
Oh no, is this one of your tricks?
You got it.
You're gonna ram him.
I've been there and done that.
The hell? Ah, chicken, very good.
That missile's still there, Frank. It's not a good time to be playing games.
That missile's our ace in the hole.
What are you up to? No.
Yes! You shot him down with his own missile. That's gotta be a first.
All in a day's work, Ron.
That was beautiful work, guys.
Thank you.
You guys got a couple of big shiny medals coming your way.
Just doing good is my reward, Admiral.
More horse shit.
Hey, Bone. Take us home.
With pleasure, Frank.